All right, for me, days off mean doing interviews. So this is the first of second today. I'll have one tonight with the podcast out of Kansas City, even though the Chiefs aren't in it. Big football weekend ahead. But today, this morning, I am joined by Jack Greenwell of the Steinbach Pistons, and thanks for making the time. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I was kind of reading up on kind of your journey there, just how you kind of came to Steinbach and everything else. And yeah, just kind of tell us a bit about that. I mean, I read it, but I'll let you kind of talk about it and we'll kind of get into your time here with Steinbach and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. Started playing minor in London, just in my hometown, junior nights,
Hmm.
and then I got drafted to Windsor Spitfires, the OHL, in my draft year, and then made my way over there when I was in grade 11 for my 16-year-old year. I played in LaSalle, which is their affiliate junior B team,
Hmm.
and then the following year I didn't quite crack the roster, so I came home and played just locally in Camoka near my house. So I was still playing junior B. And then the following year, made the team in Windsor and went back. And then after that year, I found myself in Quebec in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, playing for the Ramparts. So that was really fun too. It's a great place to play. And then after that, I came to Steinbach for my 20-year-old year.
Right on. And so what do you kind of enjoy about being in Steinbach? Again, you get to play in the penthouse, so to speak, now and that sort of thing, playing in this new arena called the Southeast Event Center. That is just pretty good. And I was reading in the article that it's probably one of the top buildings you've ever played in.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty nice. It's good to have that behind us and a good fan base with a small community.
Hmm.
So it's definitely been nice, and it's just always fun to play at home. We get good fans, and it gets loud in there, so it's just fun. I know all the guys appreciate it, and our room and the facility. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of plus for coming to Steinbach, the room, the arena, and the community. It's been great.
Hmm. And then you get to room with a good friend of yours in Sam No. You guys kind of go back a bit, so again, that creates some comfortability.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sam's a good guy, and known each other for a while. Our families are pretty close, so yeah, it's been nice living with him, and spending my final year with him.
So, how would you kind of describe your playing style overall? And is there an NHL player that you kind of model your game after?
I would say I'm just a smooth skating forward that likes to play hard and will score and make plays and come up big in big moments. And I kind of thrive off energy and stuff like that. And I love playing big games. That's kind of been my go-to. That's been fun. And yeah, so I think just a smooth skating forward. I'll play on both ends and put the puck in the net. And a player, I don't really have a guy that I compare my game after, to be honest.
But you got to watch a lot of awesome players. I mean, you come from the hockey hotbed of the Hunter brothers there in Southern Ontario with London, and we were talking one time a bit ago. Guys like the Mitch Martiners, the Corey Perrys, the Kachucks, the Max Domis, etc. So some of those guys that you kind of looked up to.
Yeah, Mitch Marner was definitely a big one. He was obviously really fun to watch. Max Domi was really fun to watch as well. Those guys were kind of like when I was younger, I went and watched them. So I think Mitch Marner was a big one. Just
Hmm.
the way he skates and the plays he can make, it's pretty surreal. So just to watch what he's doing now in the NHL too, all the success he's had, it was really cool to watch him when I was at my younger ages.
Yeah, right on. So, who has been some kind of your role models and mentors in your hockey journey?
Definitely some coaches I've had. I think most coaches I've had, are role models and have taught me a lot. My dad's taught me a lot, when it just comes to life skills and, how to handle losses and stuff like that, just growing up. But I think I've had some really good coaches in my days, especially when I was younger, and they've taught me so much growing up. So I would probably say, yeah, some coaches have really shaped me to the player and person I am today.
Right on. Uh, any rituals, superstitions that you have as a player? Obviously, this past Sunday, I'm driving to church. I'm like, yeah, there's going to be no game, so that sort of thing. And is there something maybe you started on the weekend that hey, you had to kind of cut out before they called it before the Portage game and that sort of thing?
Yeah, that was definitely a little frustrating when the games get canceled. But safety first. But no, I'm a pretty pretty simple guy. I kind of just get to the rink at the same time every day, tape my sticks, get a good nap, get some food in me, and just try to do what I do out there and have
Mhm.
some fun. And yeah, I keep it pretty simple. I don't really have any crazy superstitions like other guys do, but just the same ritual every game day and kind of sticking to the plan.
Right on. Uh, what do you enjoy about playing in Steinbach in particular? Now you've alluded to some things. Is there something off the ice with volunteering, in the community and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I would just say the community involvement. I help out minor hockey, so that's fun. And I think just seeing how passionate the people are, and I think as we go on here, I think our goal this year is to try to win it all. And I mean, that's what we're going to try to do. And I think as we get going here, we'll see more and more fans. And I think just yeah, the community involvement and the passion these people have for Steinbach and the new arena and everything, and just the want and how they want to just see us win. And I think that drives us, and it's been really fun, and I think that's definitely it's been cool.
Yeah, it definitely has. It's again, I just know what the old rink used to hold, and it's been
Mhm.
consistent. Even on December night, there was a good turnout for that December 10th game versus the Monarchs. Even with Christmas concerts and everything else. So again, when the building is there, people are going to come because they do try to work at all things, right? The
Yeah,
entertainment side and that sort of thing, and a great product definitely does help, which is key. Any what have been the influence of your coaches there with Kelvin and Paul?
yeah, they've been really good, really knowledgeable, and they just want to see what's best for us, and they make us just better players, and they push us every day. So they've been really good for us, and I think they obviously a key driver for our success that we've had so far. So yeah, Paul and Booze are really good, and yeah, we got a good staff definitely behind us.
Good. You got 24 goals, 12 assists. That's 36 points in 31 games. What the NJHL season is it 56 games or 58? I can't remember. It used to be 60. So you're over a point a game player, 17th in league scoring, which is awesome. But again, you're quoted in the article about winning a championship in your 20th year, and again, who do you see as your biggest challenge team wise? We know Niverville down the road is chucking along, but who do you see?
Yeah, it's obviously it's a good league. There's a lot of good teams out there, and I think there's yeah, it's and we'll definitely won't be easy. We're gonna have to we're go through some tough times, and we're gonna lose, and we're gonna but it's just how we bounce back. And yeah, there's definitely some tough teams. I would in the Portage, Niverville. Yeah. Obviously Niverville is really good. I think yeah, there's definitely some competition out there that will give us some trouble.
What's your favorite rink to play in besides Steinbach?
Um, I think so far, Dolphin's been pretty cool. It's a nice rink. I've heard Verdon's really nice as well, but we haven't been out there yet.
No, okay. Yeah, I grew up in Verdun, so I know what they used to
Okay,
what they used
nice.
to skate in and what it is now. I remember being there a few years ago. I was taking pictures. I'm like, I'm in my 40s. Why am I taking pictures of this stuff? But again, that maybe that's what oil does. I'll just kind of leave that to everyone else to
Yeah.
figure out, but that sort of thing. How would you compare like the MJ to the other leagues that you played in the obviously playing in the Q and the O? How would you compare it?
Um, yeah, like the physicality is obviously there, the skill and the speed. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. I've heard really good things about the league, and when I came here, it's there's some nights where it's pretty hard hitting, and it's a fast and intense game. So it's been really good and a lot of fun that way, and I've been pretty impressed, to be honest,
Mhm.
with the league.
Right on. Uh, Influence of the billet homes, billets that you've had through the years, your current billets now. I do know them somewhat personally. How have they played a role in your life throughout your hockey career?
Yeah, I've had a lot of billets. Obviously, I've been in a lot of places, and they play a big role, and they help us a lot, and they kind of get us set up on our everyday life and get us prepared and feed us. So can't appreciate them enough. And Jamie and Tiff and Steinbach have been really good, and they're so supportive and just welcome me, and yeah, they've been really good and helpful. So I really appreciate them, and yeah, so it's been really good.
Right on. Good, good. Um, I know I said a half hour, but yeah. So again, where do you kind of see yourself in 5 years from now from the hockey career? Is there a profession you want to go in or that sort of thing? How do you kind of see life unfolding for you, Jack?
I'm honestly, yeah, it's a tough question. I'm not too sure yet. I'm doing full time school online right now, so I've been in school the past 2 years online, so I'm getting that underway. So my goal is to play school hockey next year, and then finish out my school and finish out my school hockey, whether that's U Sports or Division One. That's kind of my goals here. So do that, and then kind of see where that road takes me. If that is pro, or is that just getting a job and getting underway that way. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely excited to see what the next path holds.
Good, good. Yeah, when you texted me, you go, well, can we move it up because of school? And I kind of did the math. I'm like, well, you're not in high school, but yeah, so that's what you're doing. So that's good. That's good. Favorite NHL team that you have?
I like the Leafs. I used to like the Blackhawks. I don't really have a favorite team, but there's a lot of teams I like to watch. I like to watch Vegas, Toronto, the Blackhawks, San Jose these days. Those teams, some of them are young and they're pretty fun to watch. A lot of skilled players. So yeah, if I had to pick a team, it'd probably be the Leafs.
Leafs. Do you think they're gonna be making the playoffs? They've kind of turned the corner a bit.
I think they will. They got the team. They just kind of had a bad start. Some slumps, but I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I've told people, right? Like with the Leafs, it was like when the Jays were on their run, nobody was really talking about them. They were more talking about when they were changing their times to accommodate for people to watch the Blue Jays, and then they kind of
Yeah.
the wheels are coming off. What's happening with Austin Matthews, and now things are kind of rolling, and that sort of thing. So that's been good. Are there any other sports that you do like where you hanging on every pitch with the World Series and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, I mean that's been from London to only an hour and a half from Toronto. It's watching the Jays was it was pretty cool. It's pretty sad they didn't get the job done, but yeah, obviously I'm a big baseball fan. I like to watch. I watch a lot of sports. Sports. I watched football, obviously, and college football and basketball. So yeah, I'm a big sports family back home, and obviously here too.
Good, good. Yeah. So were you watching last night? Like when you watch these guys, like it's a different sport, but you know what? These guys are like basically the same age as you, right? We saw that crazy football run there by Mendoza last night with Indiana, and yeah, I mean, when I watch sports, they were older than me. Now they're all younger, and now they're the same age as you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
yeah. Do you kind of envision yourself like when you see a Max Celebrini making it to the Olympics and that sort of thing? Does that kind of the inspirations?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's elite and stuff like that. But watching those guys, it's really fun and seeing what they're doing. And, trying to pick parts of their game and add it to your game. It's a process and it's a long journey. So yeah, definitely looking at those guys and looking up to them and seeing what they're doing and trying to add that kind of stuff to your game as well. Yeah, it's I definitely pay attention.
Is there a particular game this year that you guys played that sticks out to you so far with the Pistons?
Yeah, definitely most games against Niverville, they've been, every game's been pretty close and pretty intense, and I think that definitely won't change going in the future here. So I think yeah, just those close games and intense games, those are the most fun, and getting into playoffs here, we're gonna have a bunch of those. And for my last year, that's kind of where like people really find out what kind of player you are, and I think those are the most fun when it's high pace, high intensity, and that's kind of what we play the game for. So definitely those games, and I'm excited to keep seeing them.
Yeah, there was that game. I think it was a few weeks before Christmas. You guys were playing Niverville here on the Friday night, and they went ahead, and then you guys scored late, and then you guys landed up winning that game in overtime, and that sort of thing. So I mean, it brings out the best, right? And again, that's what you want, and that's again that's what makes the league good, and that's what puts people in the seats. No
Yeah.
question. So, how is it like playing on the ice? Like when I've talked to guys that have in the Connor Peranuzzi's that have been like, when they first went out for warm-ups, they kind of blocked out. And that's just when this is back in March and I was like, holy smokes, you guys blocked out on there. Like again, the place was packed and everything else. And yeah, it's a different beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the environment of it, and yeah, how many people it holds, and kind of just like the setup and the landscape of it all. It's pretty cool. I've never really seen a rink like it, so yeah, it's definitely it's fun, and I know the guys have a lot of fun in there, and the room it's awesome, and yeah, just being on the ice. I mean, it's pretty big, which suits a lot of our games. We're all pretty fast, skilled players, so I think it's just it benefits us, and yeah, it's been really good. I mean, the rink's very nice, the outside, the inside, and everything about it. So yeah, I know. Again, the guys really appreciate it, and it's been really fun.
Right on. Did you have a chance to meet any of the curlers during the Grand Slam? I did see. The reason I ask is I saw a few pics that were on the Steinbach Pistons socials.
I know a lot of the guys did on the team. I don't. I never actually met anyone. I mean, I went and helped to clean up, so I saw the winning teams and stuff like that. But no, I never really, had a conversation. But I know a lot of the other guys did, and they enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was weird seeing, and I've seen rinks transform to the curling rink, but it was kind of interesting seeing. Okay, we got four sheets of ice, and then like even
Yeah,
this
it was definitely,
week,
yeah,
it
it was
went from
definitely
ice to
different.
that, right? It was
Yeah, I mean, the workers definitely had a lot of work on their hands, and that was pretty cool to see that kind of, high curling talent event hosted in Steinbach, and seeing
Mhm.
all the top curlers was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. You kind of have to pinch yourself. You're like, okay, some of these guys are going to be in the Olympics and girls, in the Holmans and the Scotties is actually not far from your place in Mississauga coming up this weekend in 3 days from now on the 23rd. So
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
interesting as well. Fire and Ice Banquet coming up March 4th with Mark Chipman from True North. I don't know how Steinbach lands these guys, but are you looking forward to maybe having a conversation with him?
Yeah, that'll definitely be cool. I've heard, it's a good banquet. They do a really good job. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and maybe have a conversation with him, and pick his mindset apart and see what kind of he delivers to us when he talks. So yeah, I'm definitely pretty excited for that. And I know people are in the community, and the guys on the team are really excited for that as well.
And it'll be nice to have it actually at the event center. Niverville's done a great job last 2 years. Sometimes that has to happen, but it'll be nice to have it actually at the rink and not in the gymnasium. Although it was great with the karaoke with the curling, but it'll be good. It'll be awesome. It'll be it's you kind of definitely see more of the people behind the scenes if you know what I'm saying, right? That's all awesome.
Yeah.
Um, was there anything else that I haven't covered, Jack? that maybe you'd like to cover?
You know what? I think you nailed it. You've asked me
Thank
some
you.
pretty solid questions, and
Appreciate it.
yeah, it's been really good.
Right on. Boy, I think that's the fifth time I've said right on. So I don't mean to be a guy of repetitiveness, but
It's
you
all
know,
right.
I'm gonna cut that habit. I've tried to cut the ums out. At least that's
Yeah,
what they taught me in school. But yeah, I wish you all the best, continuing success with the Pistons. My son and wife, they're doing the 50-50 at the game this weekend versus Winkler Flyers, which should be awesome. My son always likes to sit behind the penalty box of the opposing team. But yeah, the Pistons are playing the Flyers, so everybody go out and support if you're in the area. Go see Jack and the rest of the Pistons. It's an awesome facility if you're in the area. Be great. But yes, Jack, all the best. Continued success with school and everything else. And yeah, as I always say, God bless.
yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on. It's
Yeah,
been fun.
yeah, absolutely. And we can always have a part two.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, good deal.
Thank you.
Take care. All right.
See ya.
Bye.